Hello everyone, this is Fluxnet back here with Kerbal Space Program on a stellar adventure. So alright, in the last episode we got a SCANsat in orbit around Kerbin, as you can see here. Let's actually quick check in on it, see how well it's doing. Make sure she has, alright, she has power. Yep, let's just check this. Analyze. Still not a lot. Has scanned quite a bit though. Let's see if this will... Nothing. Alright, no more science from here. Alright. So yep, so we can't get any more science from this. What is that? Oh, SCANsat debris. That's just debris. It's just debris from getting this thing up. Let's go back to the Space Center here. So now we are just trying to get another one like that around the moon. We were kind of trying to do that at the end of the last episode. Wasn't exactly working out as we had planned. We were trying to. So what we are going to do is just load this bad boy up. So as you can see, I think I just need to make a few more modifications. And I think one of them I'm going to make here. Is remove a couple of batteries to lessen some weight to hopefully save on fuel. And then also bigger fuel tank, which means we will have more ability. We'll have more delta V in the long run. So yeah, that looks like it's good. I gotta stop saying that. It is to the moon or bust. And hopefully we don't go bust, because that would suck. Get this up. Have flight engineers sitting right there where I like it. Have those up. And away we go! This should also be a little more balanced with less weight up here at the top, where it would cause it to pivot on an axis point somewhere in here. I've really got to start using that tool where it shows me the center of mass, lift, and thrust, so that way I can make sure everything is in balance, because looks like we've got a little bit of a spin starting, which I actually don't mind. A rotation actually helps keep us steady and facing up and stable. It's like when you throw a football, the tighter a spiral you get on it, the farther it'll travel because it's cutting through the air a lot more efficiently. Now we do have a little bit of a list starting. That's not too bad. We're at 40,000 apoaps right now, which isn't too bad. Right about here is when it just all of a sudden just skyrockets up to like 100,000, 180 to 100,000. So yep, as you can see, we just dropped off at 80,000. Add maneuver node here. Alright, we'll just stick with that. We'll get to the maneuver node and we might as well just burn on it. Because then actually burning this low, we still haven't even broken orbit yet. As you can see now, we're shifting we've shifted it from an equatorial orbit into a polar orbit. And actually this might work out in our advantage here because the moon is right there. It's going to pass by our projected pathway, which is actually a really good thing. That'll make it actually pretty easier to get to the moon. So then we'll actually just full throttle this here. Even though we're almost somehow out of delta V in this stage. I don't know how we'd be out of delta V. But we are raising our apoaps, which is a good thing. Yes, look at that apoaps raise. So we're gonna get about where I wanted to be. So now we're out of fuel on that stage. We'll just end that node, decouple. And then right here on the apoaps, just burn on the prograde to flip it. Get the engine activated, and now we can just wait till we get to the maneuver node. So yeah, and last time I checked, the rover up on Mars right now is actually still blanketed by the dust storm. The dust storm still hasn't settled in yet. Though, NASA is planning on using that to their advantage. We're actually going to speed up a little bit here on the time warp. NASA's going to use that to their advantage to kind of learn about how dust storms work on the Martian surface. So that's actually a really cool thing. They're going to take advantage of, you know, kind of taking lemons and making lemonade in a galactic sense. Alright, we'll start burning on the node here. And as you can see, we're going to have plenty of delta V here. We have 3,000 meters per second of delta V. This is only going to eat up about 600 meters per second, and this is just to get our orbit, our actual orbit, so that way we can try and get into an encounter with the moon here. Hopefully it won't even take that long. We might even be able to sneak in a second mission here. But we'll start... Oh, didn't want to hit that. We'll wanted to just kind of kill our thrust, so that way we can be more accurate with our burn here. So if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Sharing the video always helps as well. And if you're really enjoying, don't forget to hit that like button to get more great content like this. So yeah, we'll just keep moving forward here. We're actually doing pretty well here. This game's actually wanting to cooperate with me. Yeah, we have plenty of delta V. Oh, that was just perfect. Yep, we're gonna have to do a... Oop, not that way. That way. And then we'll actually take advantage of the time warp tool. So we're 5 days to an encounter. Alright. That is going to take a long time. So, I wish I had Kerbal alarm clock. I would set an alarm for that. But we'll just have to check on it. Well, we're waiting for that though. We'll go back to the tracking station. We'll check on SCANsat 1. See if she has any more science for us to obtain. No, not yet. Get that out of the way. Alright, we're slowly but surely getting the altitude of the planet. Or the slope. But back to the space station. So, for this next mission here, let's see what we have for parts here that we can have fun with. I don't have the stupid large satellite yet. I'm not sure what I should do next. I didn't expect it to take that long. Yeah, I didn't expect it to take that long on that. Well, I guess I have enough delta V that... Yeah, I have enough delta V that I can do something to make the approach make a sooner, make it so that we hit the moon sooner. Alright, I'm actually going to warp to the periapse and just see where the moon is there. Whee! There's the apoapse. Okay, that's why I won't get an encounter. Whoa, that added a lot. Oh, actually. Why do I keep hitting the escape key? Let me try doing it on the apoapse and see what happens. Yeah, it'll be a bit of a longer burn, but we have plenty. Alright, I need to get rid of that for right now. So yep, it's just trying to get an encounter with the moon right now. One day. Alright. That is much, much, much more manageable. Whoa, that is going to do something crazy to my orbit. That's crazy. But we'll go for it. We'll go with it. We'll just get to the maneuver node. And then we'll actually see what our SCANsat has scanned. Wow, it's actually scanned quite a bit now. Alright. So now that we're on the maneuver node, we'll just kind of keep warping. Or you know what we can do? We can go back to the Space Center. Then we'll check the tracking station. Hopefully we didn't miss it. Alright. So warp to the next morning. Still another day left. But we'll also, since we're doing a bunch of warping here. Woo, look at all that new scan science. Let's actually go check on that and see how much science it will give us. If any. 9. I'll take it. Log observation. Hey, another 12. That's 21 science there. All right. We'll go to the Space Center, see if we can unlock any. See if there are any nodes we can unlock there. I didn't think there would be, but oh well, it was worth a look. Quickly get back to this. Alright, 51 minutes to the maneuver node. Excuse me there. But we will warp for a little while, some more. We'll just keep warping forward here a little bit some more. We're down to half an hour left before we get to the maneuver node. There's the planet. Whee! Once we get under 4 minutes, I'll turn down the warp. And here we go. This should net us an encounter with the moon. And yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen that ever happen with an orbit. Just woof. Burn, baby, burn. Look at that apoapse just go. Oh, I didn't want to cut the throttle all the way. I just wanted to drop it down. To again, better be able to control when it actually stops. Did I burn too early? No, I did not. Fuck. God damn it. Ah! Maybe this will turn into the Minimus Orbiter. Okay, no. Oh, well that sucks. Oh, wait. I can salvage it. I can save it. I can save it. I'll just do a little time warp here. Whew. I can save it. That almost was a disaster. I was almost going to try and say screw it and just go for a minimus orbiter, but able to save it. Gotta remember X. X is the one to stop. Alright, I thought I was gonna have disaster there. Do. Good enough. One day, 2 hours, and 1 minute. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna warp all the way over here. Because then if it needs to, it can hook up with that satellite that's orbiting the planet. So, alright, we salvaged it. Thought I was going to have disaster there, and see, I'm actually starting to lose signal strength there. I'm actually losing quite a bit. Alright, and then we'll warp here. And look at that moon just get into our view. Add a maneuver node right about there. Or actually, no. Ooh, I gotta change that. Oop. Oh no, that'll actually be good. Yeah, just like that. 204. Alright. I'll be able to straighten that out. I'll be able to straighten that out once I actually get there. It's my signal strength, 73%. Because, yeah, we're in open space right now. And I will actually extend the antenna. Because then that gives us much more signal strength. And I'll warp closer to the maneuver node. Whee! Oh, it's forming. And it is actually shifting, so I will always have and it is a perfect polar orbit at pretty much a perfect polar orbit at that too, which is actually really nice. I always like when I get things like that. Things to work out the way I want them to. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Close enough. And then I just need to add a maneuver node here. Whoa! I did not want to do it that extreme. Good enough. I might actually be able to take this to another planet. Well, well, well. We'll just warp to right about where our node is. Well, well, well. And we can transmit science, which is a good thing. And then we will continue warping. And now we have an even orbit. And then I can actually get rid of that part. I'm actually going to keep the engine on because I have plenty of Delta V. I might be able to take this out to Minimus. Generating electrical charge, generating electrical charge, generating electrical charge. Start scanning! The moon. Wow, look at all that. Look at what it's already getting scanned. Alright. There we go. We'll go back to the tracking station here. We'll quick check on the Kerbal SCANsat. Some more science. We'll transmit that really quick. We'll go back to Kerbal. And Kerbal is completely mapped. Hey, another 12 science. Alright. We'll go back to the Space Center now and we'll see how much science we have to spend here. Ah, just not enough. But anyway, this will about wrap up this episode here. As you can see, we've got now 2 satellites in orbit around 2 different bodies. We have a satellite scanning the surface of the moon now. Always going to have some way of getting power on either side. And then we might even try and get this to Minimus. Depends. But that about does it for this episode here of Kerbal Space Program, A Stellar Quest. We are quickly gaining the ability of going to even farther and farther heights. So I kind of rambled on there, so this is the true ending here now. So if you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button down below, and while you're at it, why not consider subscribing? Every subscription helps, and you'd be able to get notified whenever I have more great content like this up. But anyway, until the next video, this is Fluxnet here, signing off.